Jallianwala Bagh, echoes of empire, seeds of resistance. The sun, a silent witness, beat down on Amritsar that fateful Baisakhi day, April 13, 1919. Little did the throng of Indians, seeking respite or gathering in peaceful assembly at Jallianwala Bagh, know that they were walking into a meticulously planned theater of colonial terror. The air, thick with anticipation and festivity, would soon be rent by the cries of the dying, a stark testament to the brutal machinery of empire. What transpired in those blood-soaked minutes would forever stain the legacy of British rule, igniting a firestorm of resistance that would ultimately consume the Raj. To truly grasp the magnitude of the Jallianwala Bagh Massacre, we must delve into the simmering cauldron of socio-political unrest that defined Punjab at the time. The Great War had bled India dry, its resources and manpower mercilessly exploited to fuel the British war machine. Economic hardship gnawed at the populace, with food shortages and soaring prices exacerbating existing grievances. The Rowlatt Acts, draconian measures designed to crush dissent, further inflamed passions, granting the British unchecked power to detain and suppress any perceived threat to their authority. Amritsar, a city steeped in history and spirituality, became a focal point of resistance. The arrest of popular nationalist leaders, Dr. Saifuddin Kichlu and Dr. Satyapal, served as the spark that ignited the tinderbox. Riots erupted, fueled by anger and frustration, leading to tragic loss of life on both sides. The stage was set for a confrontation, a clash between the iron fist of colonial power and the burgeoning spirit of Indian nationalism. Brigadier General Reginald Dyer, a man known for his ruthlessness and unwavering belief in the supremacy of British rule, arrived in Amritsar with a clear mandate: to crush any semblance of rebellion with an iron fist. His actions that day would forever be etched in the annals of infamy. The horror of Jallianwala Bagh lies not merely in the act itself, but in its chilling premeditation. Dyer, upon learning of the gathering, made no attempt to de-escalate the situation, to issue warnings, or to offer a peaceful path to dispersal. Instead, he saw an opportunity to inflict a brutal lesson, to instill fear and submission in the hearts of the Indian people. He marched his troops to the bog, sealing off the only exit, and without a word of warning unleashed a torrent of bullets upon the unsuspecting crowd. "Fire low and fire hard," he commanded, ensuring maximum casualties. The bog, once a sanctuary, transformed into a slaughterhouse. The high walls offered no escape. The narrow entrance became a bottleneck of death. Men, women, and children, caught in the crossfire, desperately sought refuge, their cries for mercy drowned out by the relentless barrage of gunfire. The well, a symbol of life, became a repository of death as scores of people leaped into its depths, seeking escape from the bullets, only to be crushed or drowned in the ensuing panic. The firing continued for 10 agonizing minutes, each second a lifetime of suffering. When the guns finally fell silent, the bag lay strewn with corpses, a grim testament to the inhumanity of colonial rule. The official British figures, a blatant attempt to downplay the atrocity, claimed 379 dead and 1,200 wounded. Indian estimates, however, painted a far grimmer picture, with some accounts suggesting over 1,000 lives were lost. Dyer's own words, delivered with chilling indifference before the Hunter Commission, revealed the true motive behind his actions. "I thought it quite possible that I could have dispersed the crowd without firing, but they would have come back again and laughed, and I would have made what I consider a fool of myself." This chilling admission exposed the arrogance and contempt that fueled the massacre, revealing the deep-seated racism and the unwavering belief in the right to rule by force. Today, the well of death stands as a haunting reminder of the desperation and carnage that unfolded within the bag. It is a place of pilgrimage, a site where visitors can connect with the suffering of those who perished, their hopes and dreams extinguished in a hail of bullets. The well serves as a stark reminder of the human cost of empire, a testament to the brutality and inhumanity that lie at its core. Ratan Devi's account, a poignant and heart-wrenching testimony, offers a glimpse into the personal tragedies that unfolded that day. Her desperate search for her husband's body, her grief and despair, encapsulate the collective trauma inflicted upon the Indian people. I found him lying on his belly with his face buried in the ground. I wiped the blood from his mouth and eyes. He had been shot in the chest and was already dead. Her words echo through the decades, a powerful indictment of the violence and injustice of colonial rule. The Jallianwala Bagh Massacre sent shockwaves across India and the world, shattering the illusion of benevolent British rule. While Dyer was initially lauded by some within the British establishment, who saw him as a hero for quelling dissent, the atrocity sparked outrage and condemnation from others. The massacre became a symbol of colonial oppression, galvanizing the Indian independence movement and fueling the demand for self-rule. Winston Churchill, despite his own imperialist leanings, condemned the massacre as monstrous, recognizing the damage it had inflicted on Britain's moral standing. Edwin Montagu, the Secretary of State for India, acknowledged it as a sin against light, a betrayal of the values that Britain claimed to uphold. The massacre served as a catalyst for change, transforming the political landscape of India. Rabindranath Tagore, the Nobel laureate, renounced his knighthood in protest, a powerful symbolic act that resonated deeply with the Indian people. Mahatma Gandhi, initially a supporter of the British war effort, launched his first major campaign of non-cooperation, marking a decisive shift in his approach to achieving independence. Jawaharlal Nehru, a young lawyer who had once held faith in the British Empire, underwent a profound transformation after witnessing the aftermath of the massacre. I realized then, more vividly than I had ever done before, how brutal and immoral imperialism was, and how it had eaten into the souls of the British upper classes. His words reflect the disillusionment and anger that swept through India, solidifying the resolve to break free from the shackles of colonial rule. Jallianwala Bagh stands today as a solemn memorial, a place of remembrance and reflection. The bullet-scarred walls, deliberately preserved, serve as a stark reminder of the violence that unfolded within its confines. The narrow entrance, through which Dyer's troops marched, remains unchanged, forcing visitors to confront the physical constraints that trapped the victims. The memorial serves as a powerful symbol of resistance, a testament to the courage and sacrifice of those who died in the pursuit of freedom. In 2019, on the centenary of the massacre, British Prime Minister Theresa May acknowledged the incident as a shameful scar on British Indian history, but stopped short of issuing a formal apology. This reluctance to fully acknowledge the gravity of the atrocity continues to fuel debate and resentment, highlighting the enduring legacy of colonialism and the need for reconciliation. The Jallianwala Bagh Massacre serves as a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and the devastating consequences of intolerance and oppression. It is a story that must be told and retold to ensure that such atrocities are never repeated. The victims of Jallianwala Bagh did not die in vain. Their blood watered the seeds of a free nation, inspiring generations to fight for justice and equality. Their sacrifice serves as a beacon of hope, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can triumph over adversity. As history students, Indian citizens, and researchers, it is our solemn duty to remember the victims of Jallianwala Bagh, to learn from the mistakes of the past, and to work towards a future where such atrocities are consigned to the history books. Let us honor their memory by striving for a world free from oppression, injustice, and violence. Take action. Visit Jallianwala Bagh virtually or in person to pay your respects. Research the lives of the victims and share their stories. Engage in discussions about the legacy of colonialism and its impact on the world today. Support organizations that are working to promote peace, justice, and reconciliation. Let the memory of Jallianwala Bagh inspire you to become an agent of change, working towards a better future for all.